You know, when you're given an opportunity to drive a Z06, you don't say no. You say, yeah, please. Oh, the brakes are so immediate. You have to kind of rewire your brain for these brakes. These are the carbon ceramics, which were optional on this car. So easy to rev match. The steering, unbelievably tight. Yeah, there's those brakes. Wow. It's very natural. I gotta say, that's what's surprising me so far. This is literally my first 2 minutes in the car. I've never been in a Z06. Actually, I've never been in a C7 Corvette. And yet, right away, I'm comfortable, I'm confident. And obviously at the limit, that changes, but we're not gonna approach the limit today on the street in this borrowed Z06. Here, let's just easy now. Whoa, Nelly. That feels right. What an engine. Amazing brakes. And obviously the grip, phenomenal. You're not going to approach what this thing can do on the street. I don't think you possibly could. But wow, how involving of an experience with the top down. That 6.2 barking at you like that on every downshift. And the performance, the straight line speed is unbelievable. This is a car that I could absolutely see myself replacing my Z4M with one day. And that's I don't say that lightly. The power is so immediate, it's silly. You just start to graze the pedal and you're off to the races, but it's linear. For a supercharged engine, it's much more linear than, like, say, the Mustang GT that I drove that had the blower on it. That is like an on-off switch. Nothing, and then you cross a threshold and you get all the power. This, you can modulate it, which is good, because if it was the on-off switch like that Mustang, you'd spin this thing right off the road. You've got to be so careful with this much performance on the street. If you just want something that's going to excite you every time that you get behind the wheel, and that's going to challenge you as a driver, you're going to have to build up to over the course of time, go to track days, and really build experience with, this could be a car for you. If you're someone who just wants to hop in and be able to push it to the limit safely, this isn't the car. You're going to have to build yourself up as a driver to approach what this thing is capable of. Or if you don't, just respect it, because you can do what I'm doing, which is just playing around with it. We're just toying with this car today. I'm not getting anywhere near what it can do, and I'm still having a good time. So when people say that these are scary or that you can't use all the performance, well, I suppose, but if you know what you're doing and you don't do anything too silly, you can have a real good time safely. Oh my God. That's no real words for that. Oh, she sticks. Wow. Oh man, I want one. This has everything. It's got the drama, it's got the capability, the comfort. What more do you want? And it's natural, it's intuitive. Wow. Whoa. Oh, it's shockingly stable mid-corner. I mean, the body control is just unbelievable. This thing is so sharp. The steering, the chassis, the grip. I mean, oh my God, you would never be able to use all that. But even just getting a taste is so satisfying. Oh my God. You're toying with most other cars on the road. And these carbon ceramics, they're so immediate, so right now, that you can trust the car. When cars this fast are under braked, you don't trust them. This thing, you know they're there. And you don't want to use that as your safety net, but it's nice to know that you've got the right amount of brake backing this thing up, because she boogies. Wow. That's just an adrenaline rush. The fact that it's a stick by the stick, I mean, as far as a driver's car is concerned, this is maybe the best one I've ever been in, ever. The AMG GT I just drove was perhaps a better balance for a daily driver, but for a shot of adrenaline, for something to excite you, this is close to the top for me before you start getting into crazy exotics. And even then, this is more brutal than some of those cars. This has some savagery. You've got to have so much self-control, though. So much. Well, thank you to the owner. The car is for sale, and if I had the money, I'd be the buyer. So, hope you got something intelligible out of this. Otherwise, thanks for coming along for the ride. What a day.